Hello and welcome back to Cooking Hayden's, and it's Monday evening. It's 8 o'clock, just after, and we're back for another show. What you got to say? Nothing. What's up with you? Oh, for God's sake, just speak. What have I done? What have I done? Nothing. Oh, thank God for that. Hello, everybody. Bargain Bell's not talking, so it should be an exciting show.
You're always telling me I talk too much.
Shh. Okay, so we're back for another Reseller World, and I've got a jam-packed show just like last week. Lots to talk to you about. Just as a reminder, if anyone is new in the chat, that I am a full-time eBay and online reseller, buying and selling a variety of tats from all over the show, wherever I can get my hands on it.
I'm a psychic.
And yes, Bargain Bell helps us along the way, supports.
Lecky, bitch. What other words is that I could use?
There's plenty of words I could use. I
suppose wife should be one of those.
Oh yeah, forget about that. And our channel is called Cookie and the Haydens. That is because our dog is called Cookie, our Cocker Spaniel, and we're the Haydens, Cookie and the Haydens. It's been called Cookie.
That was a bit of a cheat though, wasn't it, earlier? Because it's called Cookie and the Haydens before I was.
I was just going to say
before I was a Hayden.
It's called Cookie and the Haydens because it was like that from the very start. Because originally we didn't really do reselling content. Well, we didn't do it at all. We did content about the dog, vlogs about our trips or holidays out and about, and anything that I fancied videoing, I put on YouTube. And then it's changed into all kinds of stuff now. So that is why we're called Cookie and the Haydens. So without further ado, that's a Mr. Diggs phrase. Without further ado. That's what he says all the time, innit, Diggsy? Let's have a look at who's in the chat. So first in, now I'm not sure about this because when I logged in earlier, I'm pretty sure Mr. Diggs was there first. But now the chat is showing Lucy as being first. So thanks, Lucy. Thanks for coming in. Mr. Diggs is there. Hi, Mr. Diggs. We've also got Leanne. Hi, Leanne. Damien's in. There's 46 in at the moment. Jason, it must be Monday. Yes, it is. Sorry, that was a delayed clickbait title, Dave. I don't think so. This is genuine news coming. You guys are going to be the first to hear about this. Whether you like it or not, I don't know, but we'll see. Dave says, I did do clickbait. You just got to work out what the announcement is. Yeah, you're probably not far off. That is pretty much how organised I am when it comes to starting these shows. But I was here well in time tonight. I've got everything set up, hopefully. Famous last words. We should be right. And it's not clickbait, I promise you. Who else have we got? Haggis Lover. Oh, I think this is about something to do with Damien's video, which I need to catch up on. Chris Tyler's in. Ketan, hi Ketan. Chop chop busy busy. You have to say it fast, don't you? Chop chop busy busy. Peter Ray, hi Peter. Thanks for joining us. Gary's in, hi Gary. Nathan, we've got Money Mental. Andrew's in. Listing, bloody hell. Thought you was having a, what do you call it, sabbatical. Good to have you in anyway, Andrew. I hope you're doing well. Aaron. Hi, Aaron. Oh, crap. It's jumped. I've lost it. Georgina's in. I saw that. I think I was up to about here. Queenie Conquest. There's Georgina. So we're getting down. We're getting down to the bottom. Callie Picker. Is that a new one? Callie Picker. Welcome to the chat anyway. Why are you so quiet?
You keep telling me to shut up, so I'm saying
Oh,
quiet.
no, you were waiting to give me that line. Belle's pregnant, apparently. You gonna answer that?
I'd like to know who the father is if I am.
Me too. Yeah, I think we're up to date. Joan's in. Hi, Joan. New here. Thank you for the welcome. Yeah, I thought so. I'm from Michigan. Hey, is it the Michigan man? It's a joke.
Okay.
I think she's fallen out with me now. Steve Jackson. Hi, Stephen. And Rebecca Turner. Right, we're up to date. So go on then. You can say something now if you like.
I'm good. Carry on. Sure.
Okay. It's going to be one of them shows. I can feel it. John at YLM says, question, did you get a pair of knickers with that haircut? It's bloody good though, isn't it? Look at it. That is mint. I ain't never paying for my haircut again. Annabelle did
I
it.
keep saying this, but I ain't cutting it again.
You bloody are.
I bloody not.
You are.
I bloody not.
You're good.
It was stressful doing that.
It was stressful for me.
Yeah, it was stressful.
Not just you. Hi, Ben. So what? A little tense in here, according to Haggis Lover. It's not me.
I'm only winding him up. Don't worry.
She's not though. She's saying that to get through this, and then she'll not talk to me all night. We'll get off this, and she go, I'm not talking to you. Quiet night for me, at least.
You wish.
No, we're only messing. You know what we're like, aren't we? We're full of bants. What have we got on today's show? We've done that bit. We'll do some shout outs in a minute. Can you keep an eye on the chat? Do you think you can let us know if there's anything popped up?
Mm-hmm.
Anything popping up?
I don't know, because I left you to it. So because you think you can do this all on your own.
I can't. I need you. Are you going to come out of your mood now and let's get on with this?
I'm not in a mood. Stop it.
Right. Well.
Come on, ladies. What happens when your fella constantly tells you in a mood when you're not? What happens? You go in a mood, don't you?
Okay.
Pretty sure all the ladies in the chat will agree with me there.
Right. Well, give me a shout if any questions come up, and we'll get on to some shout outs.
I will do.
Right. Dave says time of the month.
Thanks, Dave.
Don't.
You should be doing Team Bell, not Team Chris.
Don't get us started. Oh, what's this? I'm feeling supersonic. Can't figure women out. Me and you both. Linda and Gaz. That's where it's Dave. Right, okay.
There's actually genuinely nothing wrong with me. I'm fine.
She's only messing. I know what she's like. Belle, what did he tell you before the stream? Chris in the doghouse.
I'll tell you something. If people, you've never seen me in a mood. If you think I'm in a mood, that's all I can say.
This is not Belle in a mood. I can trust me. It's not Belle in a mood. You don't want to come anywhere near. Pillow fight. Jesus. She's only messing. She's winding you all up. If she's doing fast forward cleaning later. Oh right, when you're cleaning up fast.
Do you know something? In my previous marriage, because me and Chris don't fall out, so I don't get to do it anymore. But yes, in my previous marriage, that used to be my go-to thing. If ever I was in a mood, I used to clean the house from top to bottom, just like aggressively. Hence the fact the house never gets cleaned anymore, because I've got no aggression to let go of.
We don't fall out.
We don't.
Team Hayden. So Mr. Diggs is just sitting right on the fence there. Team Hayden.
Do you know? You can see where your friends are in this sort of thing.
He don't want to go against either of us. Because if he goes against me, it means I'll never watch another of his videos. If he goes against you, then he gets the wrath of Belle. So.
And you don't want the wrath of me. No. I'm a pussycat, really.
Dan 1. Are you new, Dan?
No, I do recognise that.
Oh, okay, I apologise. I've done some. If I've done something wrong, but my missus won't tell me what I've done.
You must have really done something wrong. Then do you know what that is? That is something you should know you've done wrong, and that's why she's not telling you. It'll be something really simple as well.
Deep down, though, let's all be honest. When we've done something wrong, or the missus is not talking to us for whatever reason, we actually know what it is, don't we?
You just don't want to admit it.
Exactly.
Oh, Jadina said I can smack you. No, I would do, but he's genuinely not done anything wrong. Well, good.
That doctor says, sod you pair, team cooking.
And poor Cookie's lying out. Is she lying out there? To be fair, our Cookie's not been too good today, has she?
No, she's been a bit off. We went out for a walk this afternoon, and I don't know whether she picked up a bit of something, and she got. I don't know.
We've done all the things that parents would normally do with the child. You know, we've made sure she's fed and she's fine with that. And I've checked her fur to make sure she's got nothing stuck in it. I've checked her paws to make sure they're not cut. We ended up, you give her a shower to make sure there's no irritants on her. So we're kind of a bit stuck now, aren't we?
She seems a lot better. I showered her before, and you know, she seems to have not be itching around, and she's a bit settled. Chris Tyler said, enjoyed the show on Thursday, Chris. Camera setups were good. Yeah, I thought it was something different. Hope you and Belle do one together next time. The problem is Annabelle, because it was such a long live, Annabelle has her own work to do, believe it or not. She does have some work, and normally does it in the morning. So, and also this is only a small room. We can't really both work in here properly anyway. We can't be listing and stuff like that.
I don't know how I would benefit that, because, like you said,
just by being with me in here.
I'm pretty sure you're enough for your fans.
Well, people want you.
I don't know how that would work.
Yeah, it's too cramped in here. Really, it's only all right for us to do this show because we can sit next to each other. We couldn't really get any work done in here with two of us doing it.
No.
Okay, let's do some shout outs because we've been banging on about nothing for the last 15 minutes, really.
That's because we had people thinking that
we've fallen out. Yeah.
I'm glad to know I'm actually good at something. I'm good at convincing people I'm in a mood. But sadly, this is just my normal face and not my resting bitch face.
Look at the way she's looking at me. I'm not sure still. I'm not sure. Right, okay. Okay, let's do some shout outs. I've got a list of people to say hello to.
Shoutouts.
So the first shout out this week is going to our new members of the Chupa Chups crew, aka the CCC. That's the new name.
Is it really? Since when?
Since last week.
CCC.
Yeah.
That reminds me of that song. A sailor went to CCC to see what he could see.
No.
Everyone's going to be singing that now. This is my plan.
No one knows it.
This is my plan. Every week I'm going to give people a song that'll stick in your head. Ooh, that brings me on to I know. No, it's fine.
So the Chupa Chups crew, aka the CCC. So we've got Jane from London's Loft, who sometimes joins us in this chat. Don't know if she's in. I've not seen her so far. But Jane picked up a Chupa Chups cap, so is a member now of the crew. We've also got Gary Nicholson. I've seen Gary. Haven't we? Gary's in. So Gary.
Gonna be one of them days.
Gary is he's now a member too. And the Reseller Kid is also a member, thanks to Tori.
Dave has put Ku Klux Klan for the CCC.
Oh, God. No, that's KKK.
No, boy.
It's not far enough, is it? No, we can't have that.
Oh,
No.
God.
We are a very diverse crew. So the Reseller Kid is also, I'm not sure if he's had his hat yet, but Tori donated a super chat last week.
Very kindly, yes.
In order to get Reseller Kid his own cap. And I'm expecting to see it on one of the shows.
Nicholson has said, haven't got it, Chris.
Oh, should be with you soon. When did I send it? Wednesday. Have you checked the tracking? Have a look at the tracking on eBay and let me know. But give us a shout when it arrives. It'll be here soon.
We've got Aid joined us. Aid Walden.
Oh, hi, Aid. I've not finished my shout-outs yet.
Oh, sorry.
Can
We're still going on.
Or is there any more new people?
That's what I was just saying. Aid's in.
Oh, okay.
John at YLM. Landon's Loft.
Yeah, that's who I've just given a shout-out to, Jane.
Oh, is it?
She bought thanks, Jane, for joining the crew.
Al, I'm feeling supersonic. Oh, and my mother. Hi, Mother.
Hello.
See, my mum's here to defend me now.
You missed all the excitement, Kath.
We had everybody thinking that I'd fallen out with. I nearly said we'd fallen out, but everybody thought I'd fallen out with Chris.
So let's carry on with some shout outs. I'm going to give a shout out to Mr. Diggsy because he's been moving house, working hard, taking videos. So he made some nice little videos on what he's doing with his new setup. And Mr. Diggs is also a member of the CCC.
You can't call it that. I'm not having it.
I'm having it.
It's not, it's not happening.
And well done for doing your live shows as well. I know it takes a lot of effort, that.
And you've done really well on them as well. Yeah.
Good job. So well done, Mr. Diggs.
Even though next time I think we should start like sending super chats. Send a penny for every time he says sorry on a live. He'd be a millionaire by the end of it.
I'll be skint. Don't be sorry.
Stop apologising.
Yeah, just do it. Oliver Ian, of course, gets a shout out because he made a purchase with me last week, live on air. He negotiated best offer and bought Jive Bunny.
I will fall out if you keep clicking that pen.
He bought Jive Bunny off me from my eBay store, and I'll show you that when we do our sales update. So shout out goes to Oliver Ian. Two Aussie Thrifters. If you've not joined their channel, you should go over and join it. It is growing fast. I think they're approaching 2,500 subs. They're really, really doing well. Lots of good content, several videos, a couple a week at least. But also Brad purchased. Do you remember last week? Was it last week? Where was it?
It was on your live.
Oh, it's on the come list with me.
Yeah.
I opened that Disney box of clothing, and Brad bought the Space Jam red jumper off me. We came to a deal, and I shipped that out today to Australia. That's going all the way down under because he loves his Space Jam stuff.
Second one he's bought off you.
Yeah, it is. He bought a Space Jam like t-shirt type thing, a long sleeve t-shirt. So he's now got a Space Jam jumper off me as well. So thank you very much, Brad. Appreciate that. So that's one out the door.
Just in case you haven't got it on your list, but Andrew says that he should get a shout out for saving the country. And I actually think he should get a shout out for all the good work that he's doing outside of his normal
Oh, you give him a
hours.
shout out then.
Shout out, Andrew. Well done, my man.
There you go.
No, well done, Andrew. You're doing a fantastic job. And
Good job.
Yeah.
Nothing like being modest. I'm going to give a shout out to, who's this? Bargain Bell.
Why am I getting this shout
Why?
out?
Because look at this amazing haircut.
For the haircut.
Look at this. Look at that. That is better than the barber does. I pay £1 a minute for the barber to do this. And look at it.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
It's not happening again.
Amazing.
Give me a shout out, but it's not happening again.
So, well done, dear. Thank you. yeah, so that is this week's shout outs. So thanks, peeps. Georgina wants a shout out by the looks of it for being #1 fan.
Yay!
I'll make a note. I'll give you a shout out next week.
Even though I'm pretty sure that Oliver Ian may try to challenge you for that spot.
Yeah, well, we've got lots of super fans, allegedly.
Dave has kind of highlighted that I'm a green. I used to be a green many moons ago. I was Annabelle Green.
What do you mean? What are you talking
Because
about?
my mum's come in, Kathleen Green. So yes, I was a green many moons ago.
Looking sexy, Chris says Aid. Yes, thank you. Look at that. That is mint.
Linda and Gath says CCC reminds me of an alternative bar we have in Edinburgh.
Nice. Who's a cheapskate? Hey, stop it, Kath. I'll boot you out of the chat. You're out.
Dave says he had to deal with 3 Corona post boxes last week. Does he get a shout out? I think all our posties should get a shout out because they are doing an amazing job. Shout out, Dave.
Should we give him an intro and then give him a shout out?
Give him an intro.
Yeah. Do you want a VT before you shout him out?
Oh, I've just shouted him out. It's a bit late now.
Oh, okay.
No.
Like to play the
well
VT,
done, Dave. Well done for putting yourself out there on our front line and getting our post delivered to us.
Yeah.
We
thanks,
commend
Dave.
you.
Who's bought a Chupa Chups cap? Extreme Booters? I can't check because my phone's in the other room providing the internet connection for this. So if you have, I appreciate that so much. Thank you. And it'd be good to have you on board.
I could check if you really wanted me to.
Oh, you logged in?
Yeah.
Oh, go on then, have a look. Thank you, guys. Don't you need 2? Don't you need 2? Because there's 2 of you. I think you need 1 each. How's that going to work? You can't share it.
Oh, there's 2 Chupa Chups that have been bought.
Maybe he has bought 2. No, surely not.
Well, that one, why is that one £5.9 and that one's £5.99?
Oh, I don't know. That's weird.
Oh, have you got it on a multi thing?
Yeah.
So we'll one have a discount?
Possibly. But they're 2 different buyers.
Have you bought?
Don't show buyer names.
Oh, I didn't realise it had them on.
I don't know, but there's 2 sales on there, so thanks. It was the last one, apparently, according to Extreme Booters.
How much did you pay? And then I'll know. Because for some reason, one's slightly different. I don't know why.
Oh, Green Bear Peaks Reseller. Green Bear Peaks, what a name. Where is that? Is that a place? Looking streamlined, Chris. Yeah.
Let's drag.
Yeah, I'm very happy with this cut. Look at it. It is absolutely awesome. I've got me sort of what do you call it? Your silver fox look coming on soon, I think. My thing's in the other. My phone's in the other room, so I can't check. It
could have ka-chinged, couldn't it?
It might have ka-chinged.
But yes, so you've had two more Chupa Chup caps. We need to figure out who's got them because we obviously know that Extreme Booters has got one.
Andrew's got it. I've got a 15% off link. That's why in my description. Got a link for 15% off.
Oh, right. So the last one is thingy. So someone's bought that one before.
Jason's bought one.
Yay! There we go. Probably the mystery is solved.
Thank you. That's great stuff. So we've got 2 new members for shout outs next week. This is exciting. I'll have to redo that listing now because
was that you calling it the CCC that has prompted people?
I
hope not.
Mr. Diggs says, "Welcome to the CCC." Chrome headlights. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. Yeah.
Linda and Gad says, can my 14-year-old Callum get a shout out for deciding to cut his own hair? It ended in a disaster.
What's that?
That should go in the oh no section. I think we need to add that to the oh no. Linda and Gaz's 14-year-old son decided to cut his own hair. It's ended in disaster.
That's never going to end well, is it? That's never going to end well.
For the first time ever, after showing the boy, well, actually, I've not shown Cam, after showing my eldest son Chris's haircut, I think he actually wishes I could cut his hair for him. He never thought he'd say that ever. But yeah, I think he'd be pleased with a mummy haircut at this present moment in time.
London's lost. That's Jane said, I made an offer, got my cap as cheap as Chupa Chups. See, there's lots of people sort of welcoming new members.
Dave Repairs, you're Steve Green's sister. No, I'm not Steve Green's sister. I'm Philip Green's sister.
Andrew says he was the first member. Yes, he was, wasn't he? Pretty sure he was.
Yeah, I think he was.
Yeah.
I think he was, but is yours not signed, Andrew?
I think he's got a signed one and a
He's got
non-signed
two.
one. Yeah.
Andy got it hand given to him, probably.
John says, welcome to the CCC. Anyone who isn't, don't be a buy Chris's hat. Nice, I like that. That could be on a t-shirt, couldn't it? That could be on a t-shirt. That'd be a great phrase.
Maybe.
On a t-shirt, maybe. Okay. Old Mr. Diggs going back to work tomorrow. Yeah. It'll be strange, but we've got to get back to normal, haven't we? It's got to be done. Good luck, though. Right, okay, where we're up to, let's have a look, see what is on the script for today. So, I've done that. Now then. Shall we do the oh-no's? I've only got a couple of oh-no's this week, so should we get them out of the way?
Yeah, I was just catching up with the chat.
Okay.
Making sure that there was nothing else.
Andrew bought his weeks before anyone else. I think, and I'm pretty sure Andrew was the first one.
I was going to say Andrew's was the first pity buy.
Yeah. Basically, Andrew felt sorry for us, bought a cat because we weren't selling any, and then it snowballed from there, didn't it?
Yeah,
really?
Andrew has too.
Georgina paid 30 quid. Yeah, I know. He did go to charity though, so you got to feel good about yourself for that.
I still can't get over the fact that you did that.
Crazy girl.
Yeah, I'm going to say crazy lady with a huge heart, clearly.
Okay.
I'd Waldron. I bet that guy who's got his caps 50% cheaper can't believe what's going on.
Oh, the one that's got a cheaper listing. He's like, why are these people selling them and not me? I don't understand how we can do them at five. Serious to God, £5, free postage.
We don't know how much he paid for them.
I know, but it's £3 postage, so that's £2. I mean, what's he doing making £1 on it? I mean, that cost me more than that anyway. It's just ridiculous.
Oh, that's the part Andrew said, because he said like the cap that was sold on the last meetup. How much did that go for?
I think it was about £6 or something. It was pretty much about the same amount as how much I had it listed for.
Linda and Gaz says the son's got half a haircut now. They might have to get him a Chupa Chup cap.
There's a thought.
That's like
he'll never cut his hair again.
That's adding insult to injury, that isn't it? Yeah, cover your bad haircut up with this really bad cap.
Carl's talking about an Argos sale. I've seen that today, Carl. I actually, as soon as I saw the advert for it, I went straight on Argos. I had a load of stuff in my basket, pretty much the Harry Potter stuff and some Jurassic World stuff, right? But they were out of stock immediately. So I bet they didn't have much because they were pretty much out of stock straight away because they had floating wand pens, Jurassic World T-Rex mugs, and most of it was like £3. So, but it went out of stock like immediately. So I reckon people were buying it up.
Dave says he's taken advantage of Argos sales and flipped on Amazon. Ideal sort of stuff to do that though, isn't it?
Yeah. I didn't see anything. I had a look today. I didn't see anything worthy of buying, really, to be honest.
Andrew said, no idea, to be honest, what the cat went for at the last meetup, but I signed it for Kelly and Dave.
Peter.
Oh, sorry, Peter. I signed it for Kelly and Dave.
Nice. You got Peter muscling in on the bloody Chupa Chups now.
Carl said he got 8 and also got 12 Jurassic World T-Rex Sniggles. So there you go.
Yeah.
While you were trying to get them, it was Carl who
was him.
sniping them all.
Carl.
He's nicking them out of your basket.
Cheeky bugger. While I was browsing, you were buying. Anyway, good luck. I hope you do well with them.
Snooze, you lose.
Okay. Let's do some oh no's. Let's do it a different order this week just because we want to do something different. Because we're rebels. We're not going to do it in the same order.
Oh no.
Okay, so I've only got a couple of oh no's this week. I've been trying to make notes when something pops up so that I can share it all with you guys. The first one is, right, this really infuriated me. And
go on, do your little growl for
this infuriated me, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you for why. Right? 4 times. I should have resolved this, really, before. I've allowed this to carry on for too long. 4 times, this buyer has bought something and paid for it, and 4 times, different items, all PS2 bundles, 4 times they have then messaged me and said, really sorry, can you cancel the order? My son has been on my account, right? Same account, 4 times, 4 different PS2 bundles. And right after they did it the second time, I should have blocked them, but I thought it's not going to happen again. I mean, I literally 4 times. It happened again this week.
So why didn't you block them after the 3rd time if you should have blocked them after the 2nd?
Because I forgot. And they did it again. Right, so this time...
Hello, McFly.
This time, right, I gave him a piece of my mind because I was fed up with it. I said, I can't remember what I said now, but I said something along the lines of, you do realise that every time a seller has to refund for this kind of thing, we lose our fees from PayPal. And she tried telling me that, oh, no, you don't lose your fees. Yes, you do lose your fees.
I think you're going to know more than they do.
And at first, she was under the impression I wasn't going to refund her. Of course, I'm going to refund her, right? But I was going to give her a piece of my mind as well, because I said, why are you allowing your kid to constantly log in and keep buying things? Because she intimated to me that it's happened to other items as well, not just mine. So there's other poor sods out there, sellers like me. This kid is logging in and constantly buying stuff, and then they're having to get it refunded. It's proper annoying. 4 times it happened to me. So now they are blocked.
Can you not get a ding put on their account or something for doing stuff like that? Why is it so easy for sellers to get dings on their accounts when they
it's wrong.
When they do something?
It's wrong. But she's blocked now, so I'm not going to share it. Don't ask me to share usernames. So I don't like doing that. If you want to message me privately, I'll happily pass you the name on, and if you want to put them on your block list. But the chances of this same person landing on one of your doorsteps is pretty unlikely. I just thought I'd share that with you. 4 times. I should have blocked him after the 2nd one.
Clearly, no on your side, isn't it?
My fault as well, because I should have blocked him. So if you guys get that more than once from a buyer, get them blocked, because it ain't worth this. Bloody annoying. Bloody annoying.
I wouldn't have the cheek to do it. Maybe once I'd do it, but if my kid had kept doing it over and over again, I wouldn't have the cheek. I'd literally feel obliged to just pay and keep it paid.
Exactly. And you'd change your password, you'd log out of your account, you'd put the 2-factor authentication thing on so that you got a text when you're logged in or something. You'd make sure it won't happen again, because that's embarrassing, isn't it? 4 frigging times.
Yeah.
It's not on. Anyway, so that's the first oh no. So anyone commenting on it?
Well, just to say hello, the reseller kid has dropped in. He says he's gutted he forgot. How dare you?
Oh dear,
Because he was listing his Wii bundle. Carl is saying you get stuck with the PayPal fields, so block them.
Yes, correct. She tried telling me that doesn't happen, and I said, yes, it does.
Oliver Ian says the son seems determined. Send one for him being a trier.
Yeah.
Joan says, blimey, you need to get the CCC gang together and we'll go around and sort it.
What with pitchforks and torches with fire on the end?
Dave's got a question. He says, are you thinking of going to manage payments?
I've put in for it, Dave. I've put in an interest to join the trial. I've not had a message from eBay as yet. I'll happily join it.
Jason says, name them so we can block them. So, but you've already said.
I'm not going to do it in the forum like this.
If you want that, then
if you want it, message me. I'll happily pass it on.
Landolph Lost said her son is 45.
Yeah.
Mr. Diggs has agreed. He said, laugh out loud, yeah, John, let's go around with the crew.
Yeah.
Katana said, just had a Facebook post come up for Needham Car Boot deciding not to open for this year as they want safety to be priority and that they will be back next year. Gutted, but understandable. Wonder how many more will write it off for the year.
You're saying that, but I've also seen a post. Can't remember which car boot it was, whether it is here or somewhere else. It popped up on Facebook and it said that they were planning to open the car boot as soon as the government gave the green light for shops to open. So from the 1st of June, potentially, they were looking at opening. They said that they had a list and they showed a list. And it's quite comprehensive what they're doing to try and
how do you socially distance?
Well, they had queuing regulations to get in, so appropriate queues. They were doing face masks. They want everyone to wear a face mask who come in, or they can buy one on the desk for £1. They were giving out free hand gel. They were regulating the toilets in some way. There was a list of instructions to sellers about selling stuff and that, and also they were giving sellers more space than normal, so like double the amount of space to keep them further up. So there was this big list, and it said that they had basically agreed it with the council or whatever, with the authorities, that this was an acceptable way. So it seems like they have sort of got their head screwed on into how they're going to do it. In practice, how that comes off, I don't know.
You've seen the kind of people that go to car boots and how they act. Come on now. Like crazy people.
I know.
They're going to be climbing over each other's backs after waiting this long to get to a car boot. Aren't you, dear?
I need to do another shout out. Not another shout out. Bloody hell. I've done that, haven't I? Another oh no.
Oh no.
So this is just a little one, just a little error on my part, which was nearly slightly embarrassing. It's nothing major, but I'm just going to share my screen and just show you what I almost listed. It's just something that Annabelle told me I needed to put on the oh no list. So you see this?
Yes, because without Annabelle's input, your oh no would have been listed.
I know, right. You see this bundle of SpongeBob's on here. I actually initially listed this bundle with, what is he, Mr. Crab?
Mr. Krabs.
With Mr. Crab the other way round.
He thought his arms were his legs. Not quite sure what he thought the top of it.
I picked up that crab the opposite way round, upside down, and I thought that was the way it was supposed to go. I thought those two green bits were his legs.
And it's only by chance I came into, I don't know whether it was give you a brew or do whatever, and he was about to take the next photograph of this crab upside down. I'm like, why is he upside down?
And then when I turned it round, it kind of dawned on me, oh my God, how have I not realised that is the wrong way around?
So I think the moral of the story is make sure you know what the characters are that you're listing and which way around they're supposed to go.
I know. So that was just a little oh no that was mildly amusing.
I was going to say, Linda and Gaz said that they'd had a woman do the same as your first oh no. Only problem is they'd already dispatched it.
Yeah.
Andrew's done 10 listings and he's exhausted.
Bloody hell, Andrew. What you've been listing media, that's probably taking you about 10 minutes.
Mr. Diggs said, Chris, send me and Aid round and give them the CCC treatment. Do you know this cute little group that we've created? They're turning into, it's like we're creating a monster, aren't we?
I know.
We're going to take over the world.
Anthony Waltz popped in. Hi, Anthony. Okay.
Jason says, is Chris the new cult leader? Literally the new cult leader. Not quite sure we're going to have the same scary factor though, are we, when everybody just shows up with the blue Chupa Chup caps pulled down over their eyes.
Oliver Ian said the picture would have stuck out. Go on. I was just going to say, Stephen Jackson said, if you're back on at 8 o'clock and not sticking to an hour, are you going to bring back the Death Pile quiz? Well, I might do the odd one. It just takes a bit of time to organise it.
I want it to come back, but I'm not the one that puts it together. And Chris says it's too much like hard work.
Yeah.
So in other words, he can't be asked.
No, it's not that.
Yes, it is.
It's partly that, but I'm a busy person. I have to photograph I have to dig the items out, then photograph them, and then pixelate them, and then upload them to the computer. So it's a lot of effort.
And that time you spend sitting in the garden getting this wonderful tan, you could do that at the same time.
Yeah, I might do like one a month.
Team Bell, I want the best for you. I want to be able to bring it back. And before you say it, Oliver Ian, I want to try and refine it as well to cause less arguments, because me and Chris argue about the rules. Carlo B said Coleraine Car Boot posted that they're hoping to open on the 14th of June.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Diggs says he's heard that a lot of his charity shops are opening around the 12th of next month.
Yeah, I know the charity shops are starting to look at ways to reopen. Obviously, once the first of the month comes up, they're gonna try and get back open.
Peter A says his car boot locally want to open when it's safe to do so as well. So it looks like there's a few that are attempting to do it. Oh, Reseller Kaiser said, is it odd that Tori isn't here? I suppose, yeah, actually it is odd, because she generally comes into all the chats, but...
Oliver Ian said we all want it back, Chris, stop being mean.
Oliver Ian says, can you imagine being stuck 2 meters away from a store where the guy in front gets the good pics?
I know, yeah. Yeah, that's a good point, isn't it? Be like, who gets to a store first, and then you've got to say, right, get away, 2 meters.
Yeah, well, they're picking all the good stuff up before you can go in after them. And you stood there pleading with your eyes going, don't pick that Build-A-Bear up.
Mm. Yeah, will Annabelle make the rules up? Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's the one. Linda and Gaz says we are still on full lockdown till the 28th of May.
Linda and Gaz?
Yeah.
Where are they?
Well, they're either in...
Scotland. Must be Scotland.
Yeah. Is it Scotland? Where is it? Scotland and Ireland?
Oh, there you go. Scottish branch. Scotland, Ireland and Wales are all longer lockdowns, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, Joan, step away from Flat Eric. Reseller Kids said, on that table there's £1 controllers and £1 Mario Wii games. I'd be gutted if someone got in there first.
Definitely. DB Reseller says, once 1 or 2 boots open, more will watch them follow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's most likely to see how it works. Let somebody else take the risk.
Yeah, let someone else start it off. If we caught up, should we do a sales update?
Look, Anthony Walters joined us.
Yeah, I gave him a shout before.
Cool.
You're way behind.
That's because I read everything and you skip and just pick out your favourites. Yeah, he has favourites. No, I don't.
Not favourite people. I'm just picking out the comments that are interesting. Steve Brano's in. I was listening to. We were actually listening to some Echo and the Bunnymen in the car. This afternoon when we were going to do the parcel drop, we had Echo and the Bunnymen on.
We did.
Steve Brano, if anyone doesn't know, is from the band Echo and the Bunnymen.
Does he know? Does he mind you like constantly telling people who he is and where he's from and what he does?
Too late, I've already done it. I'm bigging him up, basically. I'm saying that it's cool that he's in a.
Some people like to remain anonymous.
Nah. He's a big rock star. Andrew says, no sourcing this year for me. I'm just going to clear my death piles until the virus is dead. Famous last words, Andrew. But now's the time to clear your death piles because we can't do much other sourcing apart from online. And if you can stop yourself from buying online, then that would be a start. But just think how much stuff you could be listing out of the cowshed. Reseller Kid says, question, I was meant to ask if you have had any pickups, Chris and Belle. Other than the Disney job lot of clothing that I showed. Yeah, which was 2 weeks late. But that I showed on Thursday's come list with me. I've not really picked anything else up. I've got enough stuff at the moment to be cracking on, so I'm all right. I'm always on the lookout. But there's nothing that's grabbed me enough to buy at the minute. I put some offers in on stuff, but didn't get them.
Carbon Dioxide has just joined us.
Hi, Carbon Dioxide. Don't worry about being late. Black mark. Hang on a minute. Carbon Dioxide is cross for late.
It's that detention, you get a late mark.
Well, you know what? We're going to start doing that.
Register.
Hang on a minute.
Tori, tick. Georgina, tick.
Instead of doing all this who's first in, we're going to start reading out who was late. And we're going to start embarrassing people. So that's Carbon Dioxide.
Do we have to start doing it in alphabetical order with the names like they had a register at school and everybody has to put here, sir, here, miss?
Yeah.
Rebecca says she's bought lots and lots and lots of jewellery, including Swarovski brooch and other bits. I've seen before that you like to buy your jewellery and stuff. It's not something that we've ever kind of got into.
Andrew says he's only bought 6 items in 3 months to resell. You should be raking in the profits then at the moment if you're not buying
which
any.
have sold.
Apparently I'll be working through the cycle jerseys till Christmas. Now I'm getting to the bottom. Tell you what though, they're still selling. They are still selling. I'm probably doing 5 or 6 a week at the moment. Average sort of £25, £30.
Carl says he was late because he was getting the Argos stuff before you.
Oh, yeah.
Rubbing salt in the wound.
Yeah.
That little evil streak's coming out.
Bastard.
You do realise my mother's still watching. What's your language?
Shit.
Tell him, Mum.
Steve Brano's always late, apparently. Hopefully not to your gigs.
He just can't help himself, can he? He's just
that wouldn't be good, would it? Late to your own gig. Carbon dioxide with listing items. What's with the carbon dioxide name? Can we have an explanation as to what inspired the name?
He likes to suffocate people.
Well, that'd be carbon monoxide, wouldn't it?
Carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide. What's carbon dioxide then?
It's another bit of the air.
Oh, carbon dioxide is what you breathe out, isn't it? Carbon monoxide is what poison. Yeah,
carbon
oxygen's
monoxide
what you breathe in. Carbon dioxide is what you breathe out, and then carbon monoxide is what you poison.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I've got it. It's all right. I figured it. Don't worry.
Yes, there's a lot of cyclists out at the moment.
Well, there is round here, so it's very popular.
Chris is after a ticket to the next gig. Okay, should we do a sales update?
Well, we have established that he's a skinflint, so most likely.
Should we do a sales update? Because we've got to the bottom of the chart and now I can't find my thing again.
Haggis Lover says he grows trees. Carl says plants expel it at night.
These are a few of my favorite things. These are a few of my favorite things. Distinctly remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
So our favourite things this week are going to be, as it has been for the last few weeks, is a few sales that we're going to share. So I'm going to share the screen and just pick out a few sales. Now, as usual, these are a random selection of the last 7 days worth of sales, and some of them are high value, some are low value. So it's just a real mixture. So I keep saying Build-A-Bears, I keep saying plush toys, and here's one that's a combo. It's a Build-A-Bear plush, and it's is it an Alsatian or it's a German German Shepherd Alsatian. I put both names in there to cover both because it could have been either. But that's the Build-A-Bear, and that one sold $16.99. And what did we pay for this? I've had it a long time. I've just sold something as well. Just sold a cap. That's cool. So I've had this a while. I reckon we probably paid £2 or £3 for that. I wouldn't normally pay too much for these.
No.
Probably £2 or £3. So
who was it you convinced this week into buying a bundle
Oh,
of Build-A-Bears?
Tori.
Who didn't? That's probably why she's not here. She's fell out with you.
Probably. I didn't convince her. She asked me for some advice on Build-A-Bears, so I gave her some advice. So hopefully,
she's ended up with a job lot of Build-A-Bears that she doesn't want and tried to sell on to Chris.
What else have we got on here? We sold this Nike, this vintage Nike Force Uptowns jacket. Really nice jacket. That's the back of it, and that's the front. It went for £28 on an offer, and just to show sometimes it's still worth listing if there's damage, this item actually has a little hole there in the top corner. Can you see it? It was fully listed, and people will still buy if they think it's worth it anyway, and that went for £28. Cost price on this, it came from a vintage kilo sale, so the weight of it was pretty light, so I reckon that it probably cost about £5, and it was sold for 28. Here's a cycling jersey that I sold. It went for, I think I took an offer of $27.99 or $28.99, something like that.
Drop.
It is a big drop, but bird in the hand.
Oh, there we go.
Bird in the hand, that's a good saying, is worth two in the bush. Is that actually the right way of saying it?
I have no idea.
I don't know. But really, really nice cycling jersey this. Look at the picture on that. Very, very unusual. So that's why I gave it a price of $39.99. It had no competition. Somebody offered, I think they offered 25. I counted at 30. They offered $27.99. We made a deal. So bird in the hand, it's, cost me £2-ish. So well worth just getting that sale in the bank. Here's another cycling jersey. I knew this would sell. This was absolutely cracking. This is the best one that I've had. Just so good, that.
And that's because it's got a self-portrait of Chris on it.
Grouch.
Come on, you've got the same haircut and eyebrows and everything.
Oh, thanks. But that is just such a nice cycling jersey. I put it up for $39.99. It went for $34.99, so 35 quid plus postage on top for a really, really low outlay of around the £2 mark. Good profit in them. This bundle of PS2 games did not get sold to the time waster that I mentioned previously. This was a genuine sale, and it sold for $19.99. What did it have in it? It's got 8 games. It's got a few various games.
Oliver Ian says the next time he sends you an offer, he's putting the slogan in the message, a bird in the hand, Chris.
Yeah. But don't take the mickey. Yeah? Don't take the mickey.
Andrew's still saying that your Build-A-Bears are myths, don't exist.
Build-A-Bears are the real deal. Okay, so that went for $19.99. Cost price on this, I bought loads of PS2 games, very, very cheap in bundles. So this has probably got about £2 or £3 cost price.
This isn't the one that got refunded.
No.
Right. It's just because Oliver Ian said the son must have been trying to buy the Playboy game. Makes sense
Yeah,
now.
definitely. Oh, and here's another Build-A-Bear.
Is it Build-A-Bear?
Yeah, it's Snoopy.
Oh.
It's just it's a fairly bog standard Build-A-Bear, Snoopy, but it did go for $13.99. So again, another one I've had for quite a while. So it's just random how these things get found and picked up. But someone was obviously looking for Snoopy and picked this one up.
Has he got no eyes?
No, I don't think he has, or maybe little ones. Just the way it is. Let's look at that. Oh no, there's his eye.
There you go.
You just can't see it on the picture.
That is the telltale Build-A-Bear sign. If people that were asking about if Build-A-Bears are fake or not, they tend to have that.
Unless they fake that. I've never seen it.
No.
Well, not that I'm aware of.
That and the tag tends
fake
to have
Build-A-Bear.
both have it on.
Okay, let's see what else we got.
Linda and Gaz said they found a Johnny 5 that's for sale, but it's £100.
Yeah, seen it. Oliver Ian sent me a message yesterday. It's a double twin pack of
Johnny's.
Yes. It's a twin pack of Johnny's. And they're 12 inches as well. Why is everything 12 inches? So yeah, but it was a little bit out of my price range. So I did make them an offer, but they didn't accept it. I sent them a message and they didn't reply. So yeah.
Georgina's confused how you can have a Playboy game. Did you test it and find out?
I don't know what. I think it's a bit like, I don't know, like The Sims or something.
That's even worse.
This Family Guy God figure I picked up in America when we went to the States earlier this year. We picked up loads of figures. I think this cost me about $5. So what's that, about £4, something like that? It sold for £27.50 or 28, I can't remember. $27.50, I think. So easy enough for me to accept that offer. It did have damage to the box, as you can see, but that was fully described. Always better to be honest with your descriptions of condition, because it will only result in a return and bad feedback, and it will affect your seller performance. So always list correctly if you can.
Sorry, I'm just putting it'll affect your seller performance in with the Johnny 5 list, and my brain's just going haywire.
Compare a Johnny's.
Make sure you describe them properly or they'll affect your performance.
Exactly. Here's a random sale. Watership down photo frame.
These ages.
Yeah, I've had
got a huge bundle of different Watership down stuff, didn't you?
Yeah, I got a proper good bundle from a car boot back in the day. And this one went full price as well, $29.99. So that was a nice sale. Cost price on this was £2 or £3. Like I say, I did buy a big bundle of about
Figures,
12
figurines, and
10 or 12 figurines or something like that. Some have gone, and I'm left with a couple now.
Andrew said that he sold one of those last week for £40 with a knackered box. I think he was talking about the God figure thing.
Oh, the God one.
Mm.
All right. That's fine. That's good. Remember last week we were talking about Hard Rock Cafe hurricane glasses, and another one sold this week, and this time it's Barcelona, and it went for $11.99 full asking price with postage on top. So yeah, they do have profit in them. This one cost me 75p. I remember that because it was one of the first things I bought when we moved down here to Devon.
Yes, it was.
I bought a job lot of 5 glasses at 75p each. What else have we got? Oh, here we go. This is Jive Bunny.
Jive Bunny.
Oliver Ian purchased off us this week. That is on its way to you now.
He is pretty cool.
He's very cool. He's in really good condition, apart from his pants are a little bit loose. But there you go. And that went on an offer, 20 quid.
Bird in the hand.
Bird in the hand. Thanks. Thanks for that. Another example of a cycling jersey that sold this week. This went super fast. Did I take an offer on this or not?
I don't know.
I think I took an offer of $24.99. I think I knocked a £5 off. But this was within about 2 hours of listing it. It went really fast. So that was a nice turnaround.
We were chatting about these the other day, weren't we? When we were saying Chris's now infatuation with selling cycling jerseys is just one of the things that can happen when you take a chance on an item that you don't really know much about. Because the only reason Chris started selling cycling shirts is because we went to the Glass Onion vintage kilo sale, and there was really nothing there, was there? Apart from there was a rail full of cycling shirts, and because Chris doesn't like coming away from anywhere not buying anything, he decided to buy a bundle of cycling shirts, didn't you?
Yeah.
And that's it. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Here we are. 500 cycling shirts later.
Well, that's what I mean.
But they're making good money.
Yeah. I mean, you take a chance on something, you learn about it, because in that bundle I bought about 12 or 13
but it
jerseys.
Was low outgoing.
Yeah.
You weren't paying
Very
much
cheap
for them. So even if you hadn't have made much money on them, you wouldn't have lost much either.
No.
So yeah, it was a good chance buy, that, wasn't it?
Yeah. And you know the amount of knowledge that I'm gaining. Have you done that?
It's not me.
I thought it was you. You know.
It's not me.
I was like, trying not to speak. Bloody hell, Cookie. Oh, jeez. So yeah, it was low risk, and I've learned a lot about cycling jerseys, and I've managed to pick up other ones cheap as well. It's worth noting though that I've also found out sort of the things to look out for, you know, when buying them, the bad things to look out for as well. So it's not a case of just buy a load of cycling jerseys and you're going to make money. There's some bad things about them as well.
Carbon Dioxide was surprised you only got $11.99 for your glass. He said he sold one for $14.99.
What was it, a Barcelona one?
I don't know,
because it all depends on the which location it is. I've sold the Hard Rock. I've sold a couple of Hard Rock ones for 25 quid.
Yeah, for good money.
But it really depends which city it is. Oh, here's another example of plush toys going out the window. We've done 3 bundles of these Despicable Me toys. Now, on their own, these toys are pretty much worth next to nothing, aren't they? You know, maybe £4 or £5.
You're looking at maybe Gru is probably the one that's got the most value in there.
Yeah, but the rest of them are sort of £4 or £5 or less.
Yeah,
but when you bundle them together, it gives you a bit more value. Now, Steve-O was asking me on Instagram today, you know, about plushes and how do we manage to keep selling them. And what I said back was that if you have some low value plushes, say for example Disney plushes, if you can group them together to create a higher value item. So say you've got 5 Disney plushes that are only worth £5 each. You can't be arsed listing them a £5 each because it's not worth your time or effort. But if you put all 5 in a bundle and sold them for 20, then it becomes worth selling. So yeah, plushes at the moment though, I said it last week, I've said it for a couple of weeks now, absolutely flying out. Every single day I'm selling plushes. That's because every single day I'm listing them. Exactly. Because you list. And I sell.
Yeah. Oliverine says that you robbed him blind. I need to have a word with you.
I robbed him.
Yeah.
I don't think
but he's really going to enjoy it. Oliverine says perfect timing for the cycling shirts, considering it's the only exercise people can do.
Yeah, it was good timing as well. Yeah. I accept that.
Cookie Catan says Cookie strikes again. Hopefully she feels better now. I'll tell you something. We need to check that it's only a trump that is stunk. She may
followed
have
through.
followed through. Oliver Ian said, "You're wearing your shirt like PPE."
I know.
Could have done with our masks then.
I know.
Mr. Diggs said the Sky cycling jersey went fast because Sky lost the sponsorship deal.
Ooh, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
He had the same top.
Right. Interesting. Thanks, Mr. Diggs.
Carbon dioxide said it was the same glass.
Right.
So.
Well, it's just the way it goes, you know.
Yeah. Look at Chris selling his Chupa Chup caps for more than the other guy.
It depends how many you've got in the market at the time of your selling. There's so many factors.
Andrew said plushies never sell for him, but then Linda and Gas say they sell mainly plushies.
Yeah. I mean, when we first started, we did a lot of plushies. I mean, it's scaled down a bit now, but we've got so many plushies in our backlog, in our death pile, that we're really trying to work through. None of these are new ones. No, these are all old. These are all old. We don't buy plushies particularly online at the moment because there's not really much point unless there's a really good deal. Mainly plushies are bought at car boots because you can get them for like 50p or even less than 50p. And there can be a lot of profit involved in them. You know, you buy something at 50p, you sell it at 10 or 15 pound. That's a really good markup. We've always said that plushies are a good first time. Yeah, it's a buyer out. If you're starting off, stuff, and you want something that's low cost but it's going to have a good profit margin, and they're easy to pack, easy to post. Yeah. You don't get broken. Yeah, then you're not going to worry about them getting damaged. The only thing with plushies is you do have to check them over very, very carefully for rips and stitching coming undone and little bits missing off them and things like that. But other than that, they're kind of a bit of a fail-safe sort of item, aren't they? Yeah, yeah. And when you get through so many plushies like we have over the last few years, you really do hone in on which ones are worth money and which aren't. It's just with experience you get to know. Like with the Build-A-Bears, you know, I could probably pick out either of us. You could do it as well. Yeah. We could pick out of a table of 50 Build-A-Bears which ones are worth buying. I think the thing with Build-A-Bears, with the mistake we made at the beginning, is you assume because they cost so much to buy. Because, I mean, I don't know if any of you have got kids that have been to the Build-A-Bear shop, but even for a generic one, you can pay 20, 25, 30 pounds to have one made up. So you assume there's going to be profit in them. But on a reselling side, unless it has something unique about it, special about it, there's not a massive. No. I'd hate to be a parent these days that are having to sell those at car boots after spending so much money on them. You'd be gutted, wouldn't you? No, that £1. You just think you would be gutted. Let me finish off my sales update. Here's another plush. This was a brand new one that we picked up in the Disney store. This was lovely. Was it San Diego, I think? I had to convince you to buy this. And we bought 3 in the end. I've only got 1 left. This went for $23.99, I think. Cost like $3, weren't they? Cost about $3, in a sale in the Disney store. Very, very cheap. I think the only reason you were debating them was for the size, wasn't it? Yeah, because it was going to take up a lot of room, you see. Trying to get them in the cases, because we did have a lot of stuff. Yeah. Because I always think, well, look at the size of that plush. You know, if I found some nice clothing, how many bits of clothing could I get in that same space? But they were really nice. They were like knitted, weren't they? Really nice plushes, those. And the last one is 2 graphic novels that I bought. I bundled these together again because the value individually was quite low. So I put them together, Transmetropolitan. And cost price on these, probably about £1 for the pair. I did go through a phase of picking up loads of graphic novels. Whenever I saw them, I used to get them. So I got them very cheap. So probably cost about £1, went for $11.99. And that, guys, is our sales update for the week. I'm not sure if this is a reply to something. Reseller Kid has put, I have to be careful what I put in Facebook group as sometimes get some know-it-alls. You're going to get that regardless. If you're going to put comments in any of the Facebook groups regarding reselling, you will always get people that will either agree or disagree with whatever you've put. But hopefully, if it's like our Money Mental group, most people will still be polite about their replies. Yeah. And if they're not, make sure you report them, because we don't have people like that.
Do we, Andrew? Carbon Dioxide says, also, do you sell used plushes? Most of our plushes are used.
Most of them are used. Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
We don't sell many new ones.
Majority used.
Yeah.
Or you could do, right, is when you get a minute, when this stream is over or whatever, just go and browse our eBay store. So it's Movie Fusion, movie-fusion.uk, and just there'll be a category, plush soft toys. Click on the category and you'll see how many that we have
random stuff,
completely random.
Carlo B says, Goodness Gang plushes are great. I have another set of 8 up for 30 quid. Never heard of the Goodness Gang plushes.
No, I've not heard of them.
Linda and Gaz said, yeah, sold a Build-A-Bear for 18 quid and a Tigger for £15. Paid £1 for the Build-A-Bear and got the Tigger for free.
That's good.
Making money off free stuff is always the best, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's always the best. Reseller Kid said, I started off with Wii stuff, DS stuff, as that's what I had when I was younger. You do. You tend to start off with stuff that you know.
Yeah.
But I think starting off with things like computers and things like that, the amount you have to pay for them to begin with, it's a higher loss if you can't sell them on. But obviously, if you know about them and you know you can buy them, find them cheap, and then you know the value in them, then great. That's your forte, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think you had. Well, we did kind of had a forte, didn't we? Like we said, ours was movie-related items, which is hence the fact we ended up with about 1,000,001 Disney plushes. Because Disney always has good value in it. Georgina says, I just worry kids have dribbled on them. Chris has got his cleaning kits here. He has his Vanish. He has his baby wipes. He normally has a spray of something, but that's not here now. So yes. And if they're really bad, and they can be, they go through the washing machine.
Depending on what they are, because sometimes, with the really nice modern Disney store plushies that are really nice and soft, sometimes you can put them through a washing machine and they don't come out the same. The fur and the fabric doesn't come out like it was when it went in. So if I think it's going to be, going to ruin it, then I just don't sell it. I don't like selling them if they're really dirty. I just won't sell them.
And to be fair, you won't buy them if they're really dirty.
I know, yeah,
even if it's something he really wants and he knows got value in it.
I just wouldn't.
If it's too damaged or too dirty, he just doesn't bother.
Exactly.
It's not worth the time and effort. And if you're wondering, yes, I have shrunk because this stupid chair has just gone down when I went forward. Linda McGass says they just sold the Aldi tomato and Brussels plush for £20. Again, that is something that we wouldn't necessarily pick up, is it? Like the supermarket stuff. The supermarket novelty things.
Have you caught up yet?
Tack Doctor says his best was he said he mentioned this last week, wasn't it? A motion censored Scooby-Doo. We got $49.99, paid 50p, as they didn't know if it worked, but it did. So at 50p, most things are worth a gamble, even if you get it back and it doesn't work. Yeah,
50p. Just go off instinct. Don't bother looking. I won't bother looking things up if it's 50p. Go off instinct, because you're not really gonna lose, are you?
Yeah, if you think that it's something that's potentially got a bit of value in it, then yeah, it's well worth it. Carbon Dioxide said, what is the best item you've ever sold? We need to find a new item.
I know, yeah.
We do need to find a new item.
It was a USA. Most people in the chat will know this, and we did do a video on it. So if you go and search our archive on YouTube, it's on there. But it was a USA podium Nike reflective jacket from the Olympics. It went for, I think it was about £230 or something like that.
Paid £4.
We paid £4 for it at Car Boot.
But we do need to. This needs to be one of our aims. We need to find another next big item.
I know.
Yeah, something that's going to beat it.
Oliverine says, buy Bella a new chair. She's suffered enough.
I know. Mr. D said the Guzner Skank is something the co-op brought out.
Ah, it kind of rings a bell now.
Linda McDowell says, I got a lot of dogs abuse people going through my Facebook and making stupid mimes. It's a nasty group and don't post in it.
All right. If there's a group that you don't like, just come out of it. It's not worth the time if you don't like it.
Oh, that must be one of the other groups that have I missed during
know,
the chat. Yeah.
I'm
The
not a
UK
member of that many anymore.
There you go, the UK reselling group. So apparently there's, but like we said, if you get in any sort of abuse, then just come out of it.
Just come out of the group.
It's not worth it.
Right, shall we move on to the next phase of our show, because time is ticking on.
Okay.
We've had an hour and 15 minutes.
Mike Reseller says, have you ever had to claim from Royal Mail proof of value? Was looking into claiming today. Thankfully the item was delivered.
I have had to claim in the past and not had great luck with it, but I'm sure the chat probably found different. But I mainly use my Hermes anyway. I'm gonna move on.
Yeah. Budget it.
Okay, so
Hang on.
for
Wait for
fuck's
it.
sake.
Wait for it. Tori's joined us. Hi, Tori. Everyone was worried. We were worried. Where have you been?
I know, yeah.
Even
Isn't that
Reseller. It was Reseller Kid actually who highlighted the fact that you weren't
I know.
here.
Just wait a minute,
You're
Tori.
giving her a late mark.
That's a late mark for Tori. Hope you're okay anyway. So we are going to chat about a new thing, and this is the clickbait title. Dave, you're listening.
Just say bye to carbon monoxide. Bye. Thank you for joining us.
See ya. So yeah, what we are bringing out, and we have discussed it in the past, so you probably might be expecting it, is a small range of merchandise. And I've been researching over the last week a variety of websites to print on demand for us a variety of merch. And I've been thinking about designs. I've had a few suggestions from people, like Tori's given us some ideas. I think Oliver Ian's given us some ideas. Leanne has given us some good phrases that we use on a regular basis, apparently, that could be good for use on merchandise.
I can't believe nobody has come up with seriously, which is one of my favourite words, apparently.
Yeah. So we decided to do a little range of merch. Now, I've been doing a lot of research into different companies to use, because I can't really afford to be buying in stock that's having it printed and keeping it and then sending it to people when they order it.
And we have no space.
And we have no space for stuff. So that's a no-go. So we're having to use a print-on-demand company. So one of the main things I was looking for was the most affordable level of stuff for people. Because there's nothing, I don't want anyone to feel like they're being ripped off. And that's assuming anyone's even interested in buying any of our merch. This is not really a money making exercise for us at all, because there's not really much money in it. So
is this just
it's not for money.
Just to extend the Chupa Chup.
It's to yeah, exactly. It's to just extend our sort of, I don't know, like brand awareness or whatever you call it. I think Oliver Ian used that phrase in a message. It's like a brand awareness thing. It's not a money-making thing. Trust me, we're not making money. Not a lot of money. There's a small amount of money in it for us, but not a lot. But anyway, found a company, and I've started listing a few items on Etsy. So I'm going to use the Etsy platform to sell it. I think it kind of best suits without using eBay, Etsy, because there's a few people that use it. So I'm going to screen share. Feel free. I want to. What was I going to say then?
I don't know. Thankfully, I'm not in your brain.
Oh shit! Oh, it doesn't matter.
I'm going to stab you with that pen if you keep clicking it, though.
I'm going to share the screen. I'm going to show you what we've got so far. So if you want to find our store, you go onto Etsy, search, just put in the search bar movie fusion, all one word, or you can put it in 2 words, it's fine. And it will come up with the store. And so far, we've just got these items in. I've been working on these today. We've got a logo mug. So if we click into it, you can see the different images of the mug. There's 2 different sizes. You can have a large or a small size. These ones come in at $9.99, which I think is a really good price when you look at different merchandise prices out there, trying to keep the price as low as possible. I just don't want you guys to think you're being ripped off or to feel like you're being ripped off. I want you to get good value for money, which is why I took ages in trying to find the best people. And I've got a mug here.
Someone has mentioned on here, I don't know if you've looked at them, so Flipping Sloth has joined us, so hello.
Hello.
And they've said Designed by Humans is a good site to use.
Designed by humans, right? Okay, I'll have a look at
Design, not
Design.
designed. Designed by humans.
This is one based on our eBay song, but this particular mug is a little bit more expensive because it's a magic mug, and basically it starts off black, and when you put hot water in it, it reveals this amazing image of me and Belle.
Maybe of you. That's the worst picture ever of me.
What else? We've got a Cookie in the Haydens magic mug here. Again, it reveals the image with hot water. And also, I've put on 2 different designs of t-shirt. There is shipping on top of these prices, but I still think it's fairly good value.
£3.60.
£3.60 shipping on this one.
It's pretty much your standard of what you put on all your eBay stuff.
Yeah, pretty much. Plus $12.99. So yeah, it's got our kind of Movie Fusion logo in the left chest area, which I think is quite nice.
You would do, you designed it.
I know. And then we've got a white version as well. So that's it so far, but actually I want to I'm going to expand the range over the next few days. I've got some ideas. People, as I mentioned, have given us some ideas for phrases, slogans that we use, some imagery that might be good. So yeah, I've got some ideas in my head that I'm going to put down into some different products. So even more products than this. I'm not going to do a massive range. I think my aim in my head is to sort of like maybe have 10 or 12 different items available.
We're going to look at doing a hashtag team.
Hashtag
team Bell, aren't we?
We're going to do the hashtag.
Just to get a bit of rivalry going.
Yeah. We're going to have the hashtags with a bit of a design on, a couple of slogans. So what I wanted to ask you guys is, can you think of any kind of slogans that me and Belle use on a regular basis that would be good for use on merchandise? Because sometimes, because we're the ones actually presenting and talking, we don't really hear all the phrases that we come out with. But it'd be interesting to hear from your point of view, like what kind of stuff you think we use on a regular basis.
Just say hi to Lainey. Lainey's joined us.
Hi, Lainey.
Oliver Ian's ordered me a mug.
Oh, bloody hell, nice one.
So is he
Thank you.
Is he our first? Do you know what that is? Because he thinks he's not the first cat buyer, because Andrew is.
He wants to be the first
merch buyer.
Which
know
mug?
Your game.
Which mug did you go with? The classic Movie Fusion logo.
Tori likes it. She's put so many to choose from.
Oh, there'll be more, Tori. I've got other ideas.
His next thing he's put, have I beat Andrew to the first mug, Chris? that would be true. See, I knew before I read that what you were playing at. Joan said classy merchandise.
Classy. I like that.
Tori says nice merch. Captain O Shop Nerd says, do you need any hats for merch? I have a few.
Oh, I know about his hats. I've seen them. He's done one of our tricks. He's bought a job lot of caps. Oh no, I think he got. Did he get them free? Did you get them free? I can't remember, but he's got a load of these blue caps, and someone commented. Who was it now? Ian Kimmings, I think, commented that it's a bit like our Chupa Chups job lot of caps. So yeah.
The Reseller Kid said, I would maybe be interested in a key ring if you ever made one of them.
Okay. I'll have a look for key. Let me write some of these ideas down because I'll never find this comment again. So potentially, anyone else got any ideas?
Landon's Loft said, where did Movie Fusion come from? It came from Belle and Chris lying in bed, mulling over. Mulling
Where you going with that?
Mulling over what to call a business if we created it that combined films and merchandise. And we mashed it together and it came to Movie Fusion.
We mashed it together.
It's
like a David Brent moment.
So that's basically what it was. We just basically sat there and thought of all the different words that we could use, which meant to put two things together, and we came with Movie Fusion, didn't we? And we quite like it, actually.
Yeah. It's been there since the start. It's the name of our eBay store, and any other stores that I set up, it's the name of. If we ever get round to open our own cafe, it's going to be called the Movie Fusion Cafe.
Andrew said slogan, I'm in the cult.
That'll be for your merch.
Andrew said job done.
Oh, there you go. Linda. Oh no. That could be something I could do with that, to be honest.
Hashtag Team Cookie.
So hashtag.
Oh, all right, Mr. I want to stay on the fence, so I'm now supporting the dog. Don't you worry, that's Mr. Diggs. Jason, the reseller, said a CCC logo. We are looking at doing something maybe involving Chupa Chup.
We're going to do something with the Chupa Chup crew.
Cookies let one rip.
Cookies let one rip.
Linda and Gaz. Georgina Jill, can I have one that says Belle's Bitches, please? Oh, yes. That is good.
Belle's Bitch.
I like that one. The Tap Dr. Belle's t-shirt, I'm not in a mood. I'm not in a mood, but if you click that pen again, I'm going to stab you. Chris says, oh, poo, several times in his listing live chat.
Did I? No.
He's he reminds me a bit of a Notting Hill sort of person with some of the things he comes up with.
Whoopsie daisy, I say a lot.
Whoopsie daisy, he says that all the time.
Whoopsie daisies.
I've had to get used to it over the years. So.
Whoopsie daisy.
Leanne Hill, put Eric's cheeky face on a mug.
Oh, I'd have to get permission for that one.
Tori, I'd be up for a Belle's Bitches.
Oh, for God's sake, really?
Belle's
Bitches.
Linda and
I think
Gaz.
you're taking the mick.
Linda and Gaz, show us your legs.
We'd have to get a picture of your legs to go on.
Captain O Shop Nerd says 148 for free. Canadian club hat.
Good luck shifting them.
Oh, Stephen Jackson says now you've moved down south, you can do Northerners on tour.
Nice, I like it.
Dave Repairs, ring my bell.
Okay.
Where are you going with that, you cheeky? Dave Repairs, it came from eBay. This is how to carry out market research, folks.
Yeah.
We sold it on eBay.
Right.
Get it from the people who know. That's the thing. I've disappeared behind the banner. I've dropped that low in my chair. Dave Repairs, making fusion while watching certain movies.
I like we sold it on eBay.
We sold it on eBay, yeah.
We saw.
Oh, Chris, how about dog tags with Cookie's face on? Ah, that'd be so cute. Carlo B's leaving us. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Carl.
Rebecca says, what about a soft toy? We do sell plenty of plushes.
Yeah, that's a true. Yeah. Dog tags.
A bird in the hand. Somebody else has given me that, didn't they?
Leanne suggested that one to me. I think I'm going to use that on something. Soft toy. You're saying all this, no one's going to buy any of it.
Reseller Kid says, your own cafe. I would be down there even though I'm a good few hours away. Make a cafe in Durham. You never know, if we ever get around to doing that cafe idea and it's successful, we could have many cafes.
Yeah, we could have a whole chain.
Yeah.
But when we moved down here, one of our ideas was to try and set up a cafe, a movie themed cafe. So lots of movie merchandise, stand-ups and props,
cabinets with eBay stuff
that we can flog as well.
Yeah, so it's stuff that you've got on eBay that you can just purchase from the store. Oliver Ian says Chris's crew. Chris Tyler,
Packaging
this bloody
tape,
internet connection
team.
with a blurred face of you both.
Better than a real picture.
That'd be quite good.
What?
Oh, this bloody internet connection, and then have a blurred face.
I'll write it down. I'm not promising anything. Got some ideas here.
Oliver Ian, at this rate, Movie Fusion is going to have a bigger range than Primark's.
I know. Only the very best ideas are going to make it.
Linda and Gaz, they make cakes for a living. How are we only just...
Linda and Gaz?
How are we only just finding this out now? You do realise cakes can be posted, sent this way.
Yeah, send us some cakes, please. I'll not beat about the bush.
That'll be the bush that the bird's in.
Yeah. Bird in the hand is worth two in the bush.
Or a cake.
That makes no sense.
It's worth a cake.
John's already made his suggestion. Yeah, John actually messaged me as well and gave me some ideas.
John.
Oh my fucking god. Cookie!
My eyes!
Oh.
Jesus.
Cash register, money box at Kaching. I mean, you're getting very specific now. You're getting very specific.
Push the plush. Chris's cronies.
Thanks, Reseller Kid. I'm not that old.
Andrew wants to Chris build a bear.
Yeah.
Or a voodoo doll.
Thanks. Movie Fusion notebook. I do like the idea of having a notebook because I'm constantly using these kind of notes. You know, when I'm listing and stuff, I'll make notes. So I reckon it'd be good to have a notebook.
We've got all sorts of... We've got I need more Crash Bandicoots.
Yes. I might get copyrighted for that, though.
Just remember Planet Hollywood. Linda and Gaz, can I have cakes? All right, that's Reseller Kid asking for cakes as well. PPE time again. Yep.
Blame the dog. I know. It's...
Oh, you cheeky
What?
shits. Print what you just said with the expletive poor Cookie.
Steve-O has just given me a great idea, right?
That's...
I can get printed, face masks. I can get them printed, right? So what about a face mask that says "Who's farted" on it? So you're walking around Tesco with a face mask on it. It says "Who's farted."
I'm not sleeping with that dog tonight. She is. You can sleep on that side. The dog sleeps on my side of the bed, is next to where the window is, so there's a gap between the bed and the wall, and that's where the dog bed is. So when she trumps in the night, I kind of block the smell and Chris never gets it. That is not coming near me tonight. That's nasty.
Cookie fart survivor. That's good.
One day we're going to dive live on here because of that.
Movie Fusion cookies.
Mm.
What's a great idea, Reseller Kid?
Dave's, I think.
Movie Fusion cookies?
No, Cookie Fat Survivor.
All right. Dog farts are vile. Playing cards? No one plays cards anymore, do they? You need to get up a bit. No one can see
No,
you.
we've vanished. Well, we're going to be going shortly
I know.
anyway, aren't we? So.
Okay, so
Let's-
we've got lots and lots of ideas there. So if you get a chance, pop along, have a look at our Etsy store. The link's there, scrolling along the bottom of the screen. But you don't have to use that link. Just go onto Etsy. You can use the app, the Etsy app, or you can use the website. What are you laughing at?
Jason, our dog farts under the covers and gets out.
We had a Labrador years ago called Boris, funnily enough. And he used to fart and walk out the room every time because he knew he was going to get shouted at. Either that or he didn't like the smell of his own farts. Pens, yeah, pens.
Oh, God.
Linda and Gaz, maybe we'll meet up sometime and bring some cake. Yeah.
I think...
Oh, sorry.
I don't
Was that
know.
not for me?
I don't know, because Reseller Kid's been asking for cake as well, so it could be.
Oh, he's not as far away, is he?
Beer farts are so bad. Reseller Kid should not know
No, that's naughty.
that. You should not know that.
That is naughty. I'm looking directly into the camera at you.
He's put, I go to footy matches and the amount of beer farts. Yeah, right. Like I haven't had 2 sons. I don't think so. Movie Fusion
Pin badges. Yeah, that's a good idea. I like that.
Yeah, Gary said key rings. That was
Got that.
Reseller Kids, wasn't it? You had a dog called Boris and now he's running the country.
Yeah. Reincarnated.
Yeah.
Okay, so, but yeah, I just want to thank you all. Oliver Ian, the first person, I think, to order anything from us, which is great. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
I love how competitive he is. It's just fantastic, isn't it?
I know, yeah, I know.
I think we should like play on this now.
Yeah, every week. Every week we'll have a section called "Who can buy the first thing off eBay," and then who can be the first person to buy a piece of merchandise off us. Yeah, go and have a look on Etsy. You can use the app or the website. Just search Movie Fusion. You'll find it all there. The link's down below if you want that as well. I'm also going to add the link to pretty much everything that we do. So I'm going to put it on the bottom of every YouTube description. I'm going to put it on my, Instagram bio link thing everywhere so that it gets seen and stuff. And it'll be an interesting experiment to see if people are interested. I'm going to buy some of my own merchandise, and we can be nicely branded
You're
up.
buying me some as well? Because
No,
I'm skin.
I can't afford that.
I'm skin.
I'm only buying one mug.
There's a few more going in here. We've got mouse mats. That could be a good thing. Anything to do with like what they would use for computers.
Mouse mats,
Mouse
coasters.
mats, coasters.
I can't have this much stuff. Well, I could do, but we'll have to narrow it down a bit.
Oliver Ian says, my missus says it's not good for my wallet. Laugh out loud, I'll never listen. What can I say? Tin of cookies with cookie on the lid.
Oh, come on. This is very specific. This is ridiculous. No, thank you.
Quickly before we
Stephen.
wrap up, because I did notice earlier on that Mr. Diggs did put a link in because he's doing quite a few videos at the moment with his big move and everything else. So before we go off, does anybody want to plug their channel? If you do, just drop it into the comments now.
Oh, this is a new segment, by the way, that Annabelle's just decided to add. Who's running this show? Bloody hell.
Can't win. You moaned at me for not talking. Now you moan at me for talking.
Any other segments you want to add in here?
What you want to do?
Any other segments?
I'll segment you in a minute.
Shall I do a VT for it for you?
Yeah.
For
Plug your
plugging the
channel.
show?
Plug your channel.
Yeah, no, that's fine though. If anyone wants to put in a link, put it in now. Put it in the side chat now, because we're going to be going off air in the next minute or two. So now's your chance. Put your link in. You have permission.
There you go, there's a couple. Dave's put on. Dave Repairs has a YouTube channel with bugger all content right now. You're going to flick it up?
Where? Got it.
And then
Are you going to put some content out at some point, Dave?
Captain O Shop Nerd. My first video goes live on YouTube Wednesday at 7.
Oh.
Jason says, oh, you need to be a mod to drop links.
Oh.
My bad. Throw a comment in telling us when your next videos or what the name of your channel is, and we'll throw that up then. What else have we got there? DB Resells.
Damien's got a new video out.
Mr. Diggs has thrown his on there again. And I do believe, as Andrew's never being on YouTube again because he needs a break, and that come to a halt after about a week.
Well, it only lasted a couple of days. Andrew appeared on his own replacement show, drinking with Derek, I think it was. He came on it. So it begs the question, why didn't you just bloody do Drinking with Andrew?
I'm pretty sure though hasn't his Drinking with Andrew started again?
No, it was Drinking with Peter this week.
Oh, was it? Oh.
But again, Andrew was on it.
I love it. It's so good. Captain O Shop Nerd says, my name is my channel name. So it's
there you go.
Captain O Shop Nerd.
Where is that comment? It's gone. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so just search the name there. Andrew said he didn't leave YouTube because he needed a break.
Pretty sure that's what he said.
Or he's too busy at work or something, but then it still appeared on his own replacement show.
I think, is that it now? Are we done for plugs?
Yeah.
I think we are.
Yeah, this is something that I mentioned, Jason, on another live or another thing. You used to be able to click on someone's name and go straight to the channel, and you can't do that anymore. It's bloody stupid. Why would you take that facility off? It's silly, isn't it? Air freshener, Diggs, he said. What, that smells like Cookie's fart?
I know. Georgina Gill's thrown a link in there. Toby's channel.
Haggis Lover says the replacement shows have been great. Yeah, the replacement shows are better than the original show. I mean, come on. Oh, there you go. Channel link there. Yeah, I don't know why they did it, Jason. I really don't. It's just absolutely stupid.
Right, come on then.
Okay, let's call it a day.
Get back to the life.
Let's call it a day. We've covered everything that we wanted to talk about
and more.
Thanks for everyone for joining us. As always, we really appreciate it. I'm going to do Come List With Me again this Thursday from 9 a.m. Oh, sorry.
Oh, you dirty.
Right.
And
She's going to kill me now.
And people ask why I'm going to be falling out with him.
If she ain't going to kill me before she is now. So, yeah, I'm going to do Come List With Me this Thursday, 9 a.m. A bit like the setup that we did last week with the dual camera view so that you can see what I'm listing and stuff. And we'll do a bit of chat along the way. So 9 a.m. this Thursday, come join me. Let's get some serious work done. Maybe that's another phrase I can use. Let's get some serious work done or something like that. Other than that, thanks for watching. We'll be on again next Monday night at 8 o'clock, as always. I might be releasing a pre-recorded video this week, so look out for that. And that's it, really. We'll see you again soon. What, yeah? You give me a dead arm. This is live domestic abuse. Someone do something. Help me.
That was for everybody in the chat who's just had to listen to your dirty belt.
Oh no, it's terrible. Sorry about that.
Good night, folks.
See you later, guys. Take care.
Bye.
Till next time. Annabelle just farted, by the way, everybody. Terrible. You did.